Alright, welcome back to the channel. I'm doing a little Attack on Titan tier list, baby. Come on. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just felt like after the last tier list was, unbelievably successful, I figured I'd try my hand at Attack on Titan tier list. Got all these characters right here. Let's just jump right into it. Why not, right? Okay, so we'll start with here, Annie. This is, by the way, I've watched the show. I've read it. I don't know why you're on this video if you even care, if you haven't, but you're chilling. All right, Annie's a great character. Honestly, she doesn't really do anything for most of the story, but when she's in the story, she pretty much captures the attention. She introduces us to pretty much how strong a Titan can be. She is pretty smart. I'll chuck her an A for now just because I love Annie. And the UFC looking fighting style she has is awesome. All right, Armin. Armin is narrator, basically. I mean, Eren's best friend. He is probably S tier. I don't know. There's like Mikasa, Eren, and Armin. They're all kind of the main characters. So I feel like I don't know. Armin is there's nothing particularly special about him besides the fact that he is the main character, and he's smart and he knows pretty much what to do. And even though when Erwin, checks, he kind of steps up. So, I don't know. This is definitely going to get edited around a lot, so I'm kind of just going to run through it quick. Alright, we got, your boy Bertolt. Bertolt is kind of nothing more than a plot device after a certain point. I mean, obviously he's part of one of the greatest reveals of a villain, but it's crazy to learn that he wasn't actually supposed to be alive. Eren was, sent the Titan away from him. He's a good character. He doesn't really do much, honestly, compared to the rest of these characters. He's tragic. I'll throw him in C for now. And again, all these characters are pretty much S tier to me. It's just some characters, obviously, I think are written better and serve more of a purpose towards the story. Connie is another one of those, C tier characters. The beginning, he's kind of a filler character, honestly. Just one of the guys, one of the top 10 recruits, whatever. But I'll throw him behind Bertolt for now. He's a good guy. Him and John at the end is one of my favorite scenes of them, both checking together, damn, this has really been it. Connie, pretty much a goat. Eren, S+. I don't know what I could say about this man that hasn't already been said. Because why are you here if you're not already on board with Eren as S+. He's kind of, a stupid ass bull for doing what he did, destroying the world, but I feel like he's just the evolution of crybaby to losing everything to just wait, it was him all along, wait, he drove the entire plot, wait, he did this, he did that. The reveals, the strength, the build up, everything is worth it. I'm a Jaegerist, let's get it. Oh, we have the GOAT, Erwin. Erwin he's an S tier. I don't know if I'm going to throw him before or after Armin. I'll throw him after just because, he's not in the story too much, but when he is in the story, alright, I'll throw him over. When he's in the story, he attracts all of the attention. This man has an aura that you just want to believe in and you want to trust and you want him to lead you. And I don't know, there's just something unholy about this man. Alright, let's just move forward here. We have Falco. Falco's a great character. I mean, I feel like I want to say a lot of the same things for these characters, so bear with me, but honestly, I probably have him above these two characters just because he does move forward the plot. I mean, he's kind of stuck in an unfortunate situation. I don't really have much to some of these characters I'm not gonna have much to say about, but I just think he's a solid character. He comes in clutch. Alright, let's move forward. Alright, Floch, I don't know why I forgot his name, because he's fucking good. But Floch is probably an A tier. Dude, for the amount of screen time this man got, which was none in the beginning, he comes away and he becomes one of the greatest villains, bro. All these bulls are after him, bro. And he that rooftop scene where he's getting away and he tries to blow up the boat. Dude, that entire scene makes him an A tier character. It's such a bold, when Return to Shiganshina and the perfect game and how he survives. It's realistic to think that maybe some of them won't actually agree with the government and where it is headed. So him teaming up with Eren, I just think his character makes so much sense. Alright, this is the queen girl. Alright, sorry if I don't know exactly their names, but she visited Historia. Honestly, she's probably in DRF. She's strictly plot. because I mean her whole personality is stripped away instantly once she inherits the king's will. I mean I think she's necessary because she needs to. You need to like Historia has a sister, whatever. She's actually the king. You got to find that out. I just don't think they this they drive the plot. I mean, as much as the rest of these characters. Good characters still. Like I said, all these characters are so good, so good. The fight with Eren's dad and her, so good. All right, Gabi. Gabi is literally the female version of Eren, and I honestly people hate on Gabi because she's a fucking menace. But I might honestly have her in A tier. I'm gonna throw in the back her A tier. Dude, she as a little girl, she is such a menace, bro. And like imagine if Eren and her switch sides, bro. Like obviously you'd want to kill Eren if you're in her shoes, bro. Like she took your whole life, bro. Come on! Alright, but she's like, oh, Grisha. Grisha is so tragic. VA, best VA in the entire show right here. Just, oh my god. Grisha is literally so good, dude. He comes in, oh my god, obviously Eren's his kid. He drives the plot forward to get Eren to give him the attack titan. He just basically does everything before we get to see the walls it's based around him basically, and him and Marley. So I don't know. And the VA, I love his VA, bro. Like if these two like gave me speeches to go die, bro, I'm going to die, bro. Let's get it. All right, Hange, love Hange, underrated character. Bro, probably right there. She's better than Floch though. Bro. Alright, I'm just gonna throw her ahead of Floch though. I think Floch makes better use of his screen time. But Hange gets a lot of screen time, especially in the beginning, and her death is kind of useless. Obviously, if you hear it, spoilers. Her death is kind of useless. I mean, she saves them to get onto the boat and basically end up having Falco turn into the bird, which later saves everyone out. It's a whole chain effect. But Hange's a great character. She's very bold, honestly very different from the rest of the characters. She kind of has her own personality, and some of these characters don't really have that. And I have no script, by the way. I'm just like, this is just me. This is my favorite show. I'm all about Attack on Titan. I mean, Hanji's sick. All right, move forward to Hannes. Hannes, another kind of just drive the plot forward. Got to get Eren out of wherever he was. Save, like, oh, leave me. Her mom, Eren's mom was like, leave me. Hannes, take the kids. I think he's a good character. Sad, tragic to see him go, but I don't really have much to say about Hannes. I mean, he's drinking beer. Historia, great character, but obviously after pretty much the second half of the third season, she falls off, and she pretty much fulfills her role as just being the queen of, the island. So I'll probably throw in the back her A, because I just think her role in taking down her dad and just her whole entire life is just such a great plot line that I think it contributes to the story so well, and I think where she ends up is such a, like, she deserves this type moment, like, for real. So I'll just chuck her in the back of A for now. Alright, this is Marlowe's girl, Hitch. Alright, I'm just gonna, basically, she's probably belongs in F, but she's a great character. Great character. They all start out with a great character. A good character. I mean, are you really taking her over any other of these characters, plotline wise? Like, I don't know, probably not. But let's just move forward. John, oh my, such an amazing character. Amazing character. Probably throw him in S tier. I just think this dude, once he meets Eren, his whole life is just, the trajectory of his life completely changes, and like, he literally becomes the main character. Like, by the end of the show, you're like, dude, John's like the main character. Like, he's the main, like, dude behind the group of, like, Armin, Mikasa, and John. Like, it's basically them. I mean, sick character. Just sick character. Alright, this is the General Bowl. I'm sorry. Pixis? Yeah, Pixis. I mean, Pixis is pretty tough. Wait, this isn't Pixis. Alright, this is, fuck. This is the commander who was, like, friends with Eren's dad. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've watched the show. He was friends with Eren's dad. Honestly, I did not think he would tie back into the plot, but towards the end he did. And honestly, I was there for it. So, I can't throw him with these two characters, so I'm probably going to throw him in front of D. Cool character. Interesting how he relates to Grisha, and, like, basically growing up, he tampered with Eren's gear to make him try to fail but he still succeeded. Cool character. You need a couple like villain, anti-hero like characters. But yeah, all right, Kenny. Oh my god, this is such a bold take, but after like watching the story and reading it, I honestly think Kenny wasn't part of the original plan of the show. I think they might have had an Ackerman type person, but a lot of the stuff he does, like, he's such a sick character, like S tier character, but he's basically there to drive the plot forward and connect Levi in with the plot. Some of the greatest action scenes have Kenny. Like, he is such an animal. And the whole Ackerman, like him being Levi's dad is, I mean, they say it like once, and they show the underground city like once, and they kind of leave all that plot behind once he's dead. So that's why I think was not really like in the story from the jump. But great addition, great VA, great story, awesome. Alright. Willie Tiber's like daughter or something? I'm just Warhammer Titan. I mean, she gets pieced. Honestly, I wish you used to screen time with her. I can't put her above. Alright, I'm just gonna do some shifting real quick. Front of D. I mean, she basically gets pieced right away. I mean, she is just a front man for Willie Tiber. Not really much more to say about her. Levi, S plus. I mean, humanity's greatest soldier. He has hands on the best action sequences. He's not a Titan. He's small. Like, all the odds are stacked up against him. He was an orphan, but he comes back, and he's the strongest soldier, and his ending is awesome. And Levi is basically the GOAT. Him versus Beast Titan is one of the greatest rivalries behind, like, Eagles, Cowboys. Like, it's just crazy, baby. Alright, so this is the commander of Marley, basically, right? I mean, another like, push the plot forward. They need someone on that. It was cool how he came back around and realized, like, yeah, I might need you. Like we need each other to stop Eren. So I'll throw him at the back of the seat. I think he was pretty good. He was a menace. I mean, he's coaching around these little kids like Gabi and Falco to go kill themselves, basically, in the war. But, you know what? Good character. Alright, this is Marco. I think it's Marco. Yeah, the we got, like, split in half, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's him. I mean, he's not really in the story. Very, very tragic death. And I feel like he's like this character that, like, people, like, talk about. Like, oh, so sad for Marco, but we never really, like, got to, like, talk with him or, like he's in the story very, very little bit. So, I mean, just because his death was insanely sad, I'll throw him, like, middle of the day or something. I don't know. Just chuck him there. Alright, but yeah, Marlo. Dude. Another character that I think belongs in the show heavily. Like, there's good and bad on every side of every situation. Like, including war. Like, he realizes what the government's doing. He's like, alright, yeah, I gotta join these guys. Sad ass death, bro. Like, honestly, when he was on the screen, like, that little plot line with him and Hitch, like, while all, like, the Armin and stuff were, like, on the run, and, like, they tied these two up, and they were, like, that little plot line was honestly decent. It was a very interesting switch from the story to, like, bring in just, like, two random characters, because they haven't really done that up until this point. Like, main characters, and then obviously to kill them off is so sad. I mean, I'll probably throw them behind Connie. I feel like these characters are getting done dirty, so I'm just going to move these two up, because I feel like that's a little more accurate to where I stand. Alright, so Mike, this dude, apparently we didn't get to see him at all. You got to see him get pieced by the Beast type, because, like, what the fuck, imagine the Beast type pulls up, but apparently he was, like, number 2 behind Levi, like, strong as hell, tall, like, I don't know. I mean, I'll throw him, like, right here. I don't know, dude. Like, we don't really get much on him besides the fact that he's a badass, but we don't see it. Alright, Mikasa. I love Mikasa. I just love her action. And I love the tragedy behind her. I don't think she's quite S+ tier. And she's, again, just, like, she does a lot for the plot. She literally is in, like, her and Eren are pretty much in every scene together besides the end when he, you know, but awesome character. Like, an interesting take on the girlfriend, per se, in anime, where, like, she's actually basically stronger than the main character for a while, Um, I'll probably just throw her up in S tier. I mean, I love her action. Her storyline at the end was a little weird. How like the Azumabito and they like reveal she has like a mark on her hand, and we've never really seen it. Again, it's kind of similar thing with Kenny. Like I don't know if it was like a lot of her stuff was in the story to begin with, but they definitely like nailed that shit down. Or like yeah, like she is part like she's a goat. These three, Erwin, Eren, Mikasa are goats. All right, here we have. Is this Moblet? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think this is Moblet, which is like Hanji's basically assistant. I mean, this dude, honest, like, it's so weird. I have like attachments to these random characters. I honestly think he was such a good character, or like underrated. I'll probably throw him in the front and say, dude, like, I feel like anytime Hanji needed help, he was there, and I fuck with Hanji heavy. So like, he was always pulling up in the one scene with like the where was it? It was like the well, and the bomb was like going off or whatever, and Mobile like pushes her in there and basically saves her life. Uh, it's only one scene. I probably shouldn't put him. I'll throw Marlo ahead of him. I don't know, cool character, but he doesn't really do much. All right, Nicolo. This dude's the chef. He basically, with Sasha, but he realizes that maybe not all people are bad. I think he's definitely a character you need in the show to symbolize like things are changing. I mean, throw him in like the back of C. He's a cool character. All right, Onyekopon. He's pretty goaty. I mean, at the end, he kind of is, and actually in the story a lot. And they literally persecute him. They're like, oh, you might not be a part of like our alliance, like you might be a traitor, but like he sticks to it. I mean, I fought with the boy. I'll probably throw him at the front of the city. He's just chilling. He knows how to operate shit. He's always there to help. Like I don't know. He's good. All right, we have let's see. All right, yeah, the church guy who like won't reveal the secrets of the wall. I mean, kind of a useless character. I mean, pretty cool scene when like his partner like gets fake, like they rip off his fingernails or whatever and say he talked when he did. That like whole like couple episode stretch was honestly pretty good. I'll throw him like ahead of Mike, just because I don't know. The whole secret behind the wall was pretty cool. All right, I mean we have peak right here. Not like literally peak, but peak. Peak's tightness OP at the end, bro. You just keep spawning in them, Jerns. I'll probably throw like the back of B. I feel like I'm kind of lumping these B characters together, just because like they're in the story, but I don't know. Peak's cool character. She does whatever. She's fan favorite. Cool. All right, we have. This is Gilliard or Porco? Honestly, I'm sorry. I think it's Porco, but yeah, it looks like Porco. Cool character, cool action scenes. It's basically all I have for him. I mean, yeah, he has cool action scenes. All right, this is the bull. This is Pick. Wait, yeah, this is Pixis. I don't know why I get these two bald motherfuckers. Pixis in the beginning of the story, dude, he's painted out to be like this absolute demon who is smarter than pretty much everyone, and he basically doesn't do much, which is sad because he drinks the wine or whatever, and he's like poisoned. I really like the character though. I think this character had a lot of potential. I mean, he honestly, yeah, I'll throw him like middle of B, pretty solid spot. All right, Reiner, S plus, S plus, S plus. Reiner, so tragic. His upbringing inside Marley's father's Marlene, like he basically is a little kid when he's thrust into this mission. The shotgun scene where he has the, like the or whatever the gun. I don't know if it's a shotgun, but it's a gun. He like sticks it in his mouth. He's about to kill himself because he's like, "Fuck, dude! Like this world sucks." And then like he hears like Porco or whatever, or I don't know. He hears someone like basically saves him. I just think this dude has been through so much. Like the course of the story, has anyone been through more than Reiner? Like I don't know. It's just, I love Reiner. I love when he's on the screen. The greatest villain reveal of ever, and just S plus character. All right, we have our boy Roddy Rice. Let's just stick him with there. Like I don't know, guy. I don't know. All right, Sash, dude. Sash is part of the gang, bro. Better character than Connie, probably. Better character than Bertolt. Probably just barely. Sad death. Sad when Eren found out about her and basically just realized he couldn't do anything. Really cool. I think it's a cool parallel how the girl who killed her basically looks just like her. I mean, it's just sad death, cool character, different character, and yeah, whatever. Willie Typer, obviously in the story for like 2 episodes, but his speech got me hyped, and I thought for a little bit he would be the Warhammer type, but then I kind of got away from that quickly because I was like, I don't know. He's like the head of the family. I feel like he needs to survive longer than the 13-year curse or whatever. I mean, cool character. Probably just throw my head at like Mike because I don't know. Why not? Alright, this is Helena, right? I think her name's Helena. Sick character, dude. You don't know if she's bad or good like the entire time, bro. The panel where like the ships are coming to Paradise Island, she's like, this is chaos, and like she sees Zeke, and she like wants Zeke and Eren to like do the euthanasia plan or whatever. I don't know how to say that word, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna put it up with y'all. I mean, really interesting character, honestly. Like she comes in as pretty much impactful right away, like a demon. I'll put her ahead, probably at the front of B. Looks about right. All right, we have Ymir here. Ymir, obviously, we don't learn about her until like towards the end of the story. Tragic backstory, really tragic backstory. But does a tragic backstory give her above an A? Honestly, yes. Yes. I'm gonna throw her in the back of A, just because she obviously is basically the one who made this entire plot. She's trying to stay alive to see Mikasa fall in love with Eren, basically. Weird sequence of events, but really sick backstory, really cool powers, really just like very different. Alright, Ymir, another Ymir, back-to-back Ymirs. Ymir, again, I think she kind of just exists to push the plot forward and have the jaw type kind of like shown. I think she's cool. I think her fight scenes are a little, I mean, just because her type is not that strong, but her backstory is so sad that she's basically like this random orphan who got chosen. I'll throw in like the back of B just because I like her. And then Zeke. Oh, alright, Zeke is either S plus or S. Well, I don't want to like crowd up S plus, but Zeke belongs there. Okay, he is the greatest brother in anime. He is. Alright, that's the first time. Alright, I don't even know, dude. Like, greatest fight. Him and Levi have some of the greatest fights. I'll probably move Reiner ahead of Levi too, but dude, like his father, Slava or whatever, like raising him. He's like, oh my God, Grisha has so many expectations for him, and like he wants him to be a certain way, and like, oh my, just an amazing character with like tragedy. Just all these characters are so tragic. I mean, does anyone have a good ending? Like no, like someone died. Someone close to these people died. So, I mean, I'll just keep it how it is. I could switch things the next time I read the show or watch the show or read it or whatever. But I mean, I feel like once these characters are just so good, dude. Again, a lot of these characters are just some of my favorite characters, but I'm trying to just be harsh when grading them. Yeah, but that about does it. So.